Why Russia is deploying more missiles to take over Ukraine. It starts with silence, then the sky splits. A thunderclap without clouds, a flash without warning. Moments later, fire rains from above and the ground trembles under the weight of steel and fire. In the war for Ukraine, missiles are not just weapons. They are messages, warnings, declarations, and Russia is firing them in greater numbers than ever before. As the second year of full-scale war drags into its third, Russia has shifted tactics. Gone are the days of swift armored thrusts and high-risk infantry charges. In their place, cruise missiles, hypersonics, ballistic systems, and loitering munitions that strike from hundreds of kilometers away. The Kremlin's doctrine is clear. If they cannot win by speed, they will win by siege, from the sky. Missiles as the new artillery. In modern warfare, missiles are the long arm of power, able to bypass trenches, dodge front lines, and strike deep into enemy infrastructure. For Russia, they have become a central pillar in the war against Ukraine's resistance. Why? Because Ukraine is evolving. Armed with Western intelligence, NATO-grade defenses, and mobile counteroffensives, Ukrainian forces have adapted rapidly. In response, Russia is turning to what it still has in vast quantity: missile stockpiles, domestic production, and long-range firepower. By targeting critical infrastructure, weapons depots, and energy grids, Russian commanders hope to paralyze Ukraine's war-making capacity without committing large numbers of troops to suicidal offensives. The arsenal unleashed Russia's missile deployment is now multi-layered and relentless. Here's how. Caliber cruise missiles. Launched from ships or submarines in the Black Sea, these missiles strike cities and infrastructure with precision, often flying low to evade radar. Iskander ballistic missiles. Fast, brutal, and difficult to intercept. Russia uses these to obliterate military bases and command posts near the front or deep behind enemy lines. Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, a new generation weapon capable of speeds over Mach 10. Russia claims these can bypass all Western missile defense systems. They are expensive but terrifying. S-300, S-400 systems, originally built for air defense, Russia has adapted some for surface-to-surface roles, targeting cities like Kharkiv and Mykolaiv. Shade drones, Iranian-made. While not missiles by classification, these loitering drones serve similar roles. Cheap, numerous, and designed to swarm Ukrainian radar, they are Russia's expendable assassins. This isn't just an escalation, it's saturation. The goal is to overwhelm Ukraine's air defenses, force it to waste interceptors, and eventually let something slip through. Psychological warfare from above missiles don't just destroy, they terrorize. When sirens wail over Kyiv or Lviv, they interrupt life itself. Schools close, subways become bomb shelters. Electricity cuts out, families huddle in candlelit basements. In Russia's eyes, every missile that hits a transformer or apartment block drains morale. It's not just about damage, it's about fear. This doctrine, targeting civilians and civilian infrastructure, is not new. It echoes Russia's brutal tactics in Chechnya and Syria, where entire neighborhoods were leveled to subdue opposition. By turning missiles into psychological weapons, Russia hopes to erode Ukraine's will to fight. But history shows that often, such terror only hardens resistance. Why now? Timing is everything. In 2025, Russia is under pressure. Its manpower is strained, Western sanctions are biting. Ukraine is receiving new air defense systems and long-range weapons like ATACMS and Storm Shadow. To stay dominant without sending hundreds of thousands more soldiers to the front, Russia is increasing missile production and using them faster than ever. The timing also aligns with seasonal cycles. Winter attacks aim to knock out heating and electricity. Summer strikes hit supply chains and troop gatherings. More importantly, each strike sends a geopolitical message to NATO. We are still powerful. We can still hit you, the risk of escalation. But deploying more missiles brings dangers too. Western systems like Patriot, NASAMS, and IRIS-T are now intercepting many of Russia's precision strikes. Missile shortages are real. Russia is reportedly sourcing components from North Korea and Iran. Civilian casualties increase international condemnation. Worst of all, every long-range missile fired from Belarus or Crimea risks dragging neighboring countries deeper into conflict, especially if a missile strays across the border, as happened in Poland. Subscribe.